On this episode of Dad Sews, I'm taking this pair of jeans and turning it into this.
Dad Sews! Dad Sews! Dad Sews! Dad Sews! Dad Sews! Dad Sews! This is how it goes with Dad Sews!
Greetings, sociopaths. As always, I truly appreciate you stopping by here. Well, as I said on the top of the episode, we're back with the tutorial on how to take a pair of blue jeans and turn it into a really cool apron. Now, why am I doing this? Well, one, I don't have a good grilling apron. Two, it's gonna look awesome. And three, I have another channel called the After School Show, shameless plug, youtube.com/afterschoolshow, that I host with my 11-year-old son, Carlin, and we do cooking lessons along with other wacky things like eating really hot snack foods and playing Legos and doing challenges and games. So you should definitely check that out. All right, let's get started with this tutorial. All right, if you're surfing around the internet between Facebook and Pinterest and YouTube, you're gonna find a lot of tutorials for how to upcycle stuff into aprons. I looked at a bunch of different examples and then took my own ideas and I decided to mash them together for this Dad Sews jean upcycled apron. All right, now first you're gonna need a pair of jeans. I got this pair of jeans at the thrift store. Sure, I could have used my own, but I need it to cover my center mass, so I wanted a really big pair of blue jeans because I'm already a bigger guy to start with. If you're tiny, you probably only need a medium to large pair of jeans, but I needed some big mamba jammas, and this apron is only gonna cost me $4. And by the way, if you're buying new Levi's in the store for $50 to $100, you're insane! You can find tons of new, slightly worn, or very distressed jeans at Goodwill or other thrift stores for $4 to $10. So check them out. That's my Dad Sews, I have 4 kids and a budget tip for you. All right, first we're gonna unfold our jeans. Now, I've already made a template and I'm going to put a picture of the template out for you so you can look into getting your own, but honestly, you just want to hold up a piece of butcher paper. You know I love butcher paper. When I say transfer your patterns, don't mess up the originals. But I took a piece of butcher paper and I held it up to my torso and I just kind of traced around till I found something I liked, and then I cut it in half. And then of course I refined it to make sure it was nice and straight. All right, so we're just gonna take one leg of these blue jeans, just like so, and then we're going to lay the pattern on that. Now I'm going to try to lay this on the seam right here. Try to get the seam as straight as I can. That looks about right. There we go. And then I'm gonna lay my pattern right there. Now, I already measured this as wide as it will go for these jeans. I probably would like a bigger apron, but this is the biggest pair of jeans I found. All right, now once we've got that laid there, we're just gonna go ahead and cut along. You only need half of the apron. Once we cut it, we're gonna unfold it, and of course the seam is gonna be right down the middle, but it's not gonna look weird. Trust me, we're gonna add some really cool stuff to it. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this, and then I'll be back with the next step. All right, my trusty Fisker shears made quick work of these jeans, even through multiple layers. As a dad that sews, I love Fiskers because I can use this in the sewing room, and then I go outside and grab one of their axes and make quick work of a broken sewing machine. Of a tree, so we have plenty of firewood for the season. This is my brand of choice. I love these babies. All right, so once you've got this cut out, that's it, you got an apron. No, of course not. We still have things to cut. Now, I already did this bit. I went ahead and I picked the pocket out of these jeans. Now, if you've ever seen a speed sew video with somebody playing some beautiful ukulele music in the background, it makes it look oh so simple. It's not. These pockets took me 20 to 30 minutes to completely pick properly. All right, now why is that? Well, because they are double stitched, and at the top of each one, if you look at your jeans, there's a massive stitch right there. This is done by a heavy duty industrial machine, likely a Juki, and it's done so that they don't fall apart. That's why you have a pair of Levi's for 20 or 30 years. Well, you do, I don't, I wear through them. But they're made to not fall apart, so it's a lot of stitching to get through. But I made it, and I got 2 pockets. And I even saved the little red Levi's tag. I wanted to save the leather piece that's on the back, but I accidentally got too vigorous and I ripped it. And then I decided to Google and find out, is this really leather? And it said, no, it's not leather, it's synthetic, because Levi's are vegan. Who knew? You can eat Levi's and not worry about having animal material in your stomach. I also read that if there's a leather pull on the zipper, it's real leather. So who knows? If I'm wrong about this and you know the truth or work for Levi's, let me know. Leave a comment below. I'd love to know more about your jeans. All right, so we have this cut out, and we've got the basic shape of an apron here. I think this is really cool. I like the seam running down the middle, but of course we're going to stitch on one of our pockets right here. Now you can use a gold thread to match the thread that's already on your Levi's or whatever brand of jeans you have. I don't have this exact color gold, and honestly, I don't care about matching it, so I'm gonna use a navy blue thread. I am gonna go ahead and put the Levi's tag right back in there because I think that's pretty cool. And then if we look at the bottom, you can see where the jeans were distressed after the pockets. So I'm gonna leave that dark on purpose, and I'm gonna go ahead and put another pocket right there in the bottom. Now, how do you want to finish the edge of your apron? Well, you can take one of the seams from the leg that you didn't cut out, and you can use that almost like bias tape to go around the apron. Now, I really have thought about doing that, and I'm not sure I'm gonna do it on this one because I kind of like the frayed look because it's gonna scream upcycled, and over the use of it on the kids show that I do with my son, I wanna see the time and the age and just maybe the grime. That's fine too. I want to see that thing get older and worn out and kind of show off that it used to be something different. You could put a really fine finish on this, and I think somebody might go, man, you bought that thing. It's super cool. The best hipster jean apron you could buy. But I really do think we're gonna leave this frayed, not just because it's easier, it is, but because I think in the long run, it's gonna look cooler. I'm a kid from the 90s. I love my jeans frayed in the back. So that's what we're gonna do. All right, let me fill you in on how we're gonna do the strap. In my opinion, this is the coolest part of the apron. We're gonna take the waistband of the jeans, we're gonna cut right under this existing seam, and we're gonna use this as the strap that goes around the apron. We'll even utilize the existing buttons and buttonholes. Super cool. Now the belt loops are a pain to get off. You're gonna spend some more time with your seam ripper here, but good news, if you're not using this part of the jean, you only have to pop the belt loops off the top. I figured that out after cutting 4 of them off. When cutting these, just be sure to take an angle with your shears, and that way you're cutting underneath that lip of the seam and you don't have to worry about accidentally cutting the thicker part and you're shaving off underneath. If you haven't already cannibalized the seam of the other leg for using as bias tape around the apron or some other embellishment that I would love to see, tag me on Instagram @DadSews, then you can use this for the neck strap. Now you can either use the seam or you can go ahead and just cut a thick strip of jean fold it in on itself, and I honestly think that's gonna be a little bit softer. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. Okay, well, here you go. I am so stoked about my upcycled Levi's apron. You got the Levi's tag right here. I have a pocket to keep my trusty Fisker shears so my kids stay away from them. And I've even got a pocket down here by my knee so I can keep some other stuff that I might want off camera during our live after school show, or maybe while I'm grilling. This is a great project if you got a pair of old ratty jeans, or you just want to make something cool and not add to the waste of the world. Go to Goodwill, go to a thrift store, grab a pair of jeans, grab a pair of trousers, maybe even use a jean skirt and make yourself a cool upcycled apron. I would love to see pictures of your creations. So either tag me on Instagram at dadsews, or go to facebook.com/dadsews and drop me a pic there. People do it all the time, and I love to see it. All right, don't forget we've got a live episode where I chat with you. That's right, I chat with you live, and I'll be giving away some sweet goodness this week. So keep on the channel, make sure you click like and subscribe, because subscribers win prizes from my wonderful sponsors. Thanks so much. I would really appreciate you sharing this video with your friends, either on YouTube, Facebook, or even an old email. And I will see you soon with another video, tutorial, or live event at Dad Sews. See you soon. Hey, I hope you liked that video. Be sure to click right here to subscribe, and you'll be instantly entered to win a free sewing machine. How cool is that? And click right here for another great video. Hey, it may be better than this one. Go on, I'll wait. Seriously, I have all day.